the other day, bro, and I was like, this shit looks like it could be crazy. So we watching it.
It was the summer of last year, and I was a broke college student.
26 minutes? How long are these stories? Alright, let's lock in chat. No talking, no pausing either. No pausing, chat, no pausing. Just in case I'm gonna put... Yeah, fucking no pausing, chat. Lock in, chat!
My parents were happy to help with paying for the education, but my university was in an urban and rather upscale area.
Bro, that is not her voice.
So
that is just
despite the
simply not
fact
her
that
voice.
most of my tuition was covered, I was still struggling to get by living costs.
Alright, so you're telling me that you can... I'm sorry, I had to pause one good time. You're telling me, bro, that you're pretty much you living off scraps and shit because you're paying for this expensive ass college, you know what I mean? You're trying to get a WS degree. Yeah, you're fucking copying notes off Wikipedia, bro. Get your stupid ass up out of here, bro. You're not making it big anywhere, bro. They're like, what? She's just throwing her money away. She's gonna fail. Like, why are you using Wikipedia? Come on now.
Food,
What kind of
clothes,
source?
and utilities were all very expensive. I worked long and hard hours at a local coffee shop as a barista, but this was starting to interfere with my education. I majored in biotechnology, which was a very difficult and competitive field of study at my school. The classes I had to take were extremely difficult and time-consuming. Sometimes I would stay up for several days together in order to balance out studying, attending
boy got
lectures,
a
and
gut.
going to work. But hey,
Bro's
someone had to
90%
pay
guts,
for bus passes,
20%
and someone
legs.
had to pay for my groceries. I didn't want to have to sacrifice my grades and future career opportunities solely due to the fact that I needed money right now. The worst part of all this was that I barely had a life of my own. With midterms coming up and finals a few weeks after that, hanging out with friends or just having fun in general really wasn't an option.
Yeah.
I needed to make a lot of money fast and quick, something I could preferably do in the comfort of my own dorm. My mind immediately went to online jobs, but none of them seemed legitimate. Most of them required little time, but they obviously paid a little money. I asked an upperclassman friend of mine, and she suggested a couple things. At first, we were thinking of getting a sugar daddy, but that requires sometimes meeting those creepy old men in person, which I wasn't a huge fan of.
Bro,
But
sugar,
then my
bro.
friend suggested...
Nah, I knew somebody who was had a sugar daddy, bro. Her life sounded like it was a fucking movie, bro. Her life sounded so fucking valid. Like, she barely needed to do anything with him. Like, she didn't even need to sleep with him, I don't think. She was just pretty much there to be his boyfriend, man, my brain. His girlfriend type shit, pretty much. Like, he was there. She was there for the aesthetic, man. Again, she was getting paid bread. Like, what? Like, nigga, what? Give me a sugar daddy today, bro, when I'm there.
Suggested selling a bit more revealing photos of myself online. She claimed that she and many other people she knew had done it loads of times, and you don't even need to show your face or that much of your body. People just pay ridiculous amounts of money even for slightly lewd photos. And considering that my roommate had just moved out with her boyfriend, I figured
Kiwi,
that this might
if
be
you
my
want to
best.
spoil me, donate $7,000 right now. If you want to spoil me, let me see it, nigga. Don't actually do that, bro. But like real shit, bro.
Option. I had this room all...
God damn. Chad, is that real or is that a BBL? Holy shit. I got you Roblox. I don't even want Roblox. No, let me stop. But god damn. Ooh. Okay, Chad. We have to be quiet. We have to be quiet. Cause if I keep messing with my sister, she will tell my mom. Yes, we chat. We are a conglomerate. We're a unit. We work together. Okay. If I'm loud, you're loud too by proxy. All right. Come on.
all to myself, and there was really no harm in doing this at this point.
Damn.
I immediately signed up as an OnlyFans creator. OnlyFans seem to be the most credible and popular of these types of websites. They also seem to be the safest and are very liberal with how much profit the creators get to keep. Pretty much every other girl on my campus has one in their Instagram bio anyway, so I figured there's really no harm in trying.
Yo, if you ever talk to somebody and then you see a link tree and they're like, in their thing, nigga, yeah, you're just so cooked. Like, have you ever, like, seen that? Have you ever started talking to someone and then just peeped a link tree in they shit, nigga, in they bio? Fucking cooked. Fucking god.
Didn't have too many other options anyways. It was a lot easier than I thought getting started. Rather young woman, and I considered myself to have a decent body.
Honestly though, I don't got any problems with
I saved it for a cheap but
OnlyFans if you're
effective
just
ring
playing
light
with
off
yourself. But if
Amazon,
you're getting
and my
dicked
smartphone
down
had a
for
good enough
funsies,
camera anyways.
I
started out by taking a profile picture. Nothing above my chin was shown. It was me posing all cute with only my underwear on. I
So
bought a
your whole
promotion
face
from a
is on
rather
there.
large Twitter page for my OnlyFans, and it seemed to be working. I had already gotten a few subscribers and fans. I wasn't in the top 1% or anything, but my initial investments in the light and promotion were all paid off within a few days. I even took the following week off of work. I eventually went ahead and took the next few weeks of work off. I wanted to study for my midterms, and at this point OnlyFans seemed to be paying the bills pretty well. My audience seemed to be a mixture of mostly men, both old and young. But one day, as I was messaging a few fans, I noticed a DM request with an unusually high payment amount. Sure, a lot of these guys had their own weird kinks and would pay a surprising amount of money just to see my feet sometimes, but this was even stranger. I got a direct message from someone with the username John_Doe, and he was willing to pay
John Doe. Wait, is this real? Is this real? What? Where? Chat, lock in with me. John Doe. What the fuck? Bro, I've heard the name John Doe before in some sort of... Maybe it was another, like, YouTube, like, horror story thing or, like, shit, but, like real or something. Roblox John Doe? No, what? Not Roblox. It was something else, though. I remember literally specifically... Maybe it was... I don't want to say the news. The animation is trash, low-key. But it's fine. You know, it's still entertaining. What was it, bro? What was it? John Doe.
$100 just for a photo of me smiling. I initially thought he had added an extra zero by accident, so I messaged him back just to make sure that he resends the request with the right amount. But the man was serious. He wanted to see a photo of me smiling for $100.
Hell no, bro.
I took a selfie immediately and sent it to him. He paid the amount in full. We kept messaging back and forth. He wanted to see a video of my full body from the neck down. I did, and he paid about $50. He wanted to see a photo of my hands, and I sent those to him as
You gotta think, though. You gotta, like, how you think, right? You're doing all this shit for temp money, right? You're getting this shit. This is, like, short-term investment, okay? You gotta think long-term, okay? The whole point was that you were trying to still stay in college. You're trying to pass. You're trying to do this and that and the third, right? Bro, if you show your face to somebody, they can post that then saying, this so-and-so, you know what I mean? Show your messages, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? You're not in college anymore. I'm promising you they're not gonna let that shit fly most of the time. Like... At least, you know, digital footprint, pretty much what I'm saying, right? You're fucking cooked, buddy. Second thing, okay? We're talking about horror situations. Now, this is a very big thing, you know what I'm saying? This is very vague, you know what I mean? It probably won't happen to you. But, you know what I mean? Since we're on a horror category, my nigga, you do this shit, they get your face, buddy, these motherfuckers will track you down. They'll find you. They'll find a way and a means, my nigga. Especially if you stop pleasing to them, bro. If you stop sending them the pics they want, bro, they hunt you down and they'll get you, bro. These niggas are super fans, bro. They live, jerk, and, like, literally they do nothing but, like, wake up, sleep, and beat to you, bro. You're cooked, buddy. You're all they have. You're their lifeline. And you're trying to strip that shit away. You gotta be careful, bro.
as well. After paying unusually high amounts for rather weird photos, he proceeded to ask rather deep and odd questions.
John Doe is a general name given to some random suspect, so it is a law thing. Okay, that's probably what I've heard of from
questions. Started with things like, how old are you and are you single? And transitioned to much creepier things like, how many partners have you had in the past? Are you living with family?
No pausing,
Do you
sorry,
live
no,
alone?
my fault,
Are
no
you
pausing.
sexually active as of now? I got extremely weirded out by this, but I didn't want to be rude to the man. After all, he is a really big tipper.
I'm pretty
But
sure they
eventually,
do.
the man started asking questions like, what STDs do I have? And at this point, I just
like if you're, I'm sorry, I just want to say this. I'm pretty sure, Ace, if you're like genuinely posting like content of like, you know what I'm saying, like you having sex on the internet, like on your OF, I'm pretty sure that's like a problem. Like I'm pretty sure it's not kosher. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
the chat. I continued with my night and went to sleep not thinking much of it. There are plenty of weirdos online, and this man could have just been another one of them. That next day, I had just gotten home from class. The bus was a bit late, and so was I. I opened up my laptop in order to start my night job, if you will, and noticed my OnlyFans had a series of unread messages from John_Doe, the same weirdo from last night. I was hesitant to open them at first,
bro's
but
name
I did.
is that of a
It was a
fucking
series of
suspect
manic,
of some shit.
crazy messages. It started off with him offering
Told
large
you,
sums
bro.
of money just to
Told
talk
you,
to me,
bro.
and then it transitioned to him getting very aggressive and making threats to track me down and attack me just because I ignored him. I had finally had enough. I reported the man to OnlyFans and blocked him. No.
See, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, though. Because I genuinely would have, if this was just like a younger me, I would have thought this was just complete, obviously made up nonsense stories, which it still could be. However, ever since I started watching Moist Critical, he has videos every now and then that he does, like every few weeks. He'll post a video of like the craziest dude or like the most insane like stock. You know what I mean, bro? Some people over these messages be wiling out, nigga, wiling out, and even like not to this extent. I've never had some shit like this, but like you know what I'm saying. You'll have a guy or like a guy, right, where a girl will just show no interest and then just start be bugging out like, you fucking bitch, like you led me on, like, but you know what I mean, like I'll fucking kill you, like crazy shit, like just unhinged ass individuals, bro. Like wild shit, bro.
No amount of money was worth his attention, and I eventually just called it a night. I never heard back from John_Doe those next few days. Things went on considerably normal until one afternoon. It was around 4 p.m. and I was in my apartment. I was in the kitchen and I needed some fresh air, so I went outside my balcony to take a few deep breaths. But as I surveyed around the view, I noticed one of my neighbors on their balcony. This obviously wasn't particularly weird, but I noticed he was staring right at my building.
Oh, he knows.
It was an
now.
old man,
Yeah,
looking at me in a somewhat intense or anxious manner. I waved to him as a friendly gesture, but received no reply. That's weird, I thought, but then things got even weirder. The man pulled out a pair of binoculars and
okay, yo, oh my god. Who in the, like, if you're not fucking what's bro's name? Fucking the Jungle Boy, my nigga, or whatever the fuck. There should be no reason you have binoculars, bro. If you're not fucking like Bob, what was his name? The dude, like these fucking these wild light dudes. I don't know why my brain's on the blank, but if you're not one of them niggas, there should be no reason in God's green earth you should have binoculars in your house. I don't care, bro. What are you peeping at, bro? You're weird. You a life and scars type of nigga, bro. Like, cause why you just got them shits? You're up to no good with them. I promise you, you're not.
Stared at me, and then proceeded to scan up and down my building with his binoculars. I was extremely unsettled by this. It was like he was looking for someone. Could it be me? Why would this man be spying on me? I went back inside and tried to shake it off, but then it hit me. John_Doe from the last night. Could this be the man leaving me those messages? Could that creepy OnlyFans man be living right across from me? I knew I didn't have any time to waste, and I immediately reported him to my building.
Damn.
My building security said that they talked to the man and couldn't find any significant enough evidence that the man was doing anything wrong. They even tried telling the police as well, but they dropped the case because, well, they had nothing to report on either. I was very irritated by this, but I never saw the man peeping at me anymore, so I figured he got the message. But one day, I was walking back from a grocery trip. I was only a couple blocks away from my apartment building, and it was mid-evening. It was getting a bit dark, but there were streetlights and my apartment complex was in a rather nice area. Deep down, I knew this was a dumb decision to make because I was a young woman, but hell, I just wanted some food. But as I was walking, I felt watched. Got this weird sense that there were a pair of eyes glued onto me as I was walking down the street. The stairs to my apartment building were only a few blocks away, but as I got more and more creeped out, the distance seemed to get longer and longer. Subtly surveyed my surroundings and noticed the old man across the street. Eyes locked onto me. I couldn't believe it. The man was back at it. I started trying to walk a little faster and heard footsteps behind me. The quicker my footsteps got, the quicker the old man's did as well.
Stop it. Bro, come on now. You can outrun that nigga. Stop playing, bro. Talking about the quicker his did, bro. This man can't walk 3 miles. Whoa. This man can't walk 3 feet without having a fucking gas for air. Stop playing with me, bro.
At this point, it was a speed walking race with the old man and I. At that point, I started sprinting. I wasn't the fastest runner in the world, but I was much younger than the man. I could hopefully outpace him. Quickly darted around a corner and stood there and waited. I was behind a bus stop and essentially was hiding on my life at this point. I knew I had to try going directly to the police this time, but I needed to get to my apartment or to safety first. Who knew what this man would do to me, especially considering he was the one leaving those crazy messages on my OnlyFans. But to my surprise, a young man noticed me. "You okay, ma'am?" the man asked. The man was around my age, only a tad bit older maybe. He was casually dressed and quite good looking. "Yeah, it's just the man following you," he interrupted. I don't know what to do. I'm scared he'll step out and find me," I said. "Hey, don't worry. I can walk you to your apartment, if that makes you feel a bit better," the man said.
Bro, on God, I know, like, we all face problems, like, guys, you know what I mean, face problems, But like, bro, do you know how shit it is for girls, bro, to like how can you trust somebody? Like, you have a stalker chasing you down, right? You're hiding, and then a guy's like, I'll walk to your apartment. You know what I mean? Bro, like, I'd be like, nigga, now he finna stalk me. Like, bro, like, honestly, that's, like, it's just, that's, like, some shit, bro. Like, I know, like, people, there are some good people out there for real, and, like, not everybody's a bad person. But, like, yo, dog, like, my paranoia as a woman would be insane, bro. Because I'm already paranoid as a man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I already don't trust people. If I was a girl and shit like that and somebody was offering their hand to me like this, nigga, I'd be like, fuck no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy.
I was a bit sketched out at first, obviously, but I accepted the offer. I was afraid for my life at this point, and any help I could get was worth it. The man seemed like a gentleman, and he genuinely wanted to walk me to my apartment building. We chatted a bit about our lives as we were walking, and he didn't really say much about his. The young man went by Jay, and he seemed to be a really nice guy. But as we were getting to my apartment building, there was an old van in the driveway that was never usually there. I had no idea what this random new vehicle was doing in our neighborhood at that time of day, but I just focused on getting to my door. But that's when I heard yelling behind me. Wait! Wait! It was the old man from before, and he was running after me, trying to get my attention. But before I could even react or comprehend what was going on, I felt Jay's hand latch onto my shoulders. He threw me into the oddly placed van. I didn't even have time to scream or react. He slammed the door shut and quickly started driving off.
What I'm saying, bro. Like, what I'm legit saying, bro.
Tried my hardest.
There's been videos, too, caught on, like, surveillance cameras of people dead-ass abducting, like women and shit, or, like, children. Like, dead-ass, like, real life, just, like, quickly, like, hop out the van, grab them, like, mouth cover, throw them in, and, like, out. Like, nigga, what? Like, bro, it really ain't safe out there, bro. Like, if you're a girl, bro, like, I can't tell you don't go out at night. Like, obviously, that's the craziest shit statement ever. But it's like, be fucking careful. Real life, keep a fucking blick. Taser. Like, bro, my coworker, yeah, I mean, I've told y'all this a million times. My coworker got this fucking whack-ass taser, bro. That shit don't got no setting but high. That shit only got a high setting, bro. That shit will burn your shit. Like, you're cooked if you get hit by that. Bro, like, get a taser. Like, get something. Like, I know that like, bro, get something, though. Like, just deadass get something. Pepper spray, I don't know. But pepper spray might take a little too long. Keep that taser, though. Keep that taser tucked like a strap.
To scream for help and get out of the van, but the back had no windows or access to the front seat. It was all padded down with wooden panels. I couldn't believe it. Jay was John_Doe.
Oh my god.
Jay was the one following me.
Shit out of this man Jalen texted me. That gave me a heart attack.
But what did that mean for the old man? My thought was interrupted by the van coming to a sudden halt. Jay quickly yanked open the back door. The look in his eyes were completely different from when he walked me home. He had this crazed look on his face, almost like he was a different person altogether.
I mean, you stopped texting
He yanked me out of the van after taping my mouth shut and blindfolding me. Jay was pretty tall, and I'm not exactly the strongest person in the world, so I couldn't even resist. He dragged me into a building. I had no idea where I was, and I was freaking out. As he left me in what seemed to be a basement, he started telling me all the awful things he'd do to me and how I shouldn't have ignored him on OnlyFans. He walked away, and I sat there.
I talk so much shit. I'd be like, you fucking simp ass nigga, bro. I'd be like, you bitch ass nigga. You was a real pussy, you know that? I started talking to you on OnlyFans, and now you abducted my ass and trying to threaten me, bro. Go ahead and kill me. Bash my skull in, nigga. Like, the fuck? Real life pussy, bro. How you that big of a simp? Like, you ain't gonna hurt me.
What could have been only a few minutes, but felt like hours. I had given up all hope. Was this really it? Was this how my life was gonna end? My entire life was flashing back before my eyes. But suddenly, I heard sirens
say that
outside.
It makes you bite the curb that way,
really be the police?
Bro, actually made me
was
bite
it just
the
an
curb.
ambulance or fire truck passing by? Soon, I heard a loud yelling and pounding on the front door, followed by, "Police search warrant. Step out with your hands above your head." There was a long, intense pause, followed by more commotion. After several minutes of rustling and more yelling upstairs, my blindfold and tape were removed from my mouth. It was an officer. They took me to the police station and asked me some questions about Jay. I explained to them the entirety of the OnlyFans situation and showed them screenshots. It turns out the man was mentally ill but was somehow released from the asylum. I asked the police how they found me and they explained everything. It turns out the old man I suspected from before was actually trying to help me.
Yeah.
According to the police, Jay had somehow managed to track my IP address through OnlyFans and found out where...
I be talking so much shit about niggas on Amigo, like, pulling up your IP, bro, but, like, real life... Yo. knowing somebody's address, like, bro, you could really just do anything you want. You just gotta stalk them for a little bit, find out their patterns, like, you know what I mean? They're, like, scheduled.
Where I lived. He happened to live pretty close by to me, and CCTV footage showed
Whatever,
Jay
not
coming to
watching
my
it.
apartment and analyzing my path home from the same van. The old man was looking through binoculars because he wanted to know why there was a random new vehicle in the neighborhood and what it was doing by my building.
I don't really like offending.
It turns
like,
out he
he's
was
not
following
bad,
me that
but-
day in order to make sure I went home safe. He was very, very suspicious of Jay in the van. He was suspecting that Jay would somehow do something to me, but
like, offending everything isn't bad, but, like, bro, it's not, like, that entertaining to me. I don't feel like it'd be hidden. I don't know. Maybe I lost my sense of humor.
by the time he actually found out, it was too late. The old man was the one who got the van's plate number on camera
old
and reported
man.
it to the police immediately. The police used traffic cameras and records in order to find out where the van was going and where it could end up. As soon as I got home, I explained to my friends what happened, and I deleted my entire OnlyFans account right after that. I soon went back to work at my cafe and tried to resume my normal life.
Estefan killed me.
It's been about
inside
a year
out.
since that happened, and the old man moved out since. He's now at a senior care center nearby, and while we rarely are in contact, we never ever mention Jay or the incident.
Damn, that shit ended mad abruptly. I'm not gonna lie, that was long as fuck. Just one story was 12 minutes, bro. Like, I know the other two stories aren't gonna be as long, but, like, yeah, bro.
Got the mojo deals, we been tripping like the 80s. Pulling out the coupe at the lot.